like, 2 more. Yeah, we are very close. To the 400. 400 subscribers. That is nuts. That is a crazy number. A number I thought I'd never get to. Thank you everyone, truly. I don't know what to say. I didn't expect to reach it in this stream neither. I thought, maybe 1 or 2 subscribers, but a whole, 9, that's outrageous. In a good way, obviously. I just want to thank every single one of you who have been on this journey, no matter from the beginning or to where we are now. Whoever you are, how long you've been on the journey. Thank you all. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. YouTube has been an interesting thing recently. Things have not been doing well. Some things have. I mean, I like doing YouTube, and I'm willing to experiment with different things and all of that. And looks like it's going well, and I'm glad to see that hard work is paying off. This is a huge monument, 400 subscribers, and again, truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. I know 400 might not sound like a lot. It is though. Have you ever seen a room of 400 people? This is the thing. You aren't all just numbers to me. Each of you are obviously your own individual person, and that's where so many creators just get it wrong. They, are like, oh, it's a number. It's not. People are behind those screens.
Stay a moment. All my walls are falling, and my heart is beating loud until I hit the ground. Will you stay around until I hit the ground?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dummynation stream. I believe we are all good. Doing all good? Hello, Happy Gamer. Hello, Bob, and hello, Barrett. Hello, Sean. Hello, not. Right, let's just get into this. Let me load up the game. And okay, right. I believe we're good. I need to get rid of this timer. That was, I can't remember what that was for. I think it was a World Box stream that we did a bit ago. Okay, everything seems to be going well. Nice. Let's get into a map. We're gonna start with just, you know, the classic world map. Yeah, classic world map. It's always a good one to start with. Road to 1000, you're gonna get there before I do. I don't know, man. Maybe. Hopefully we'll stop being botted. Be nice. Anything special, boss? Or we just plan to play? I was thinking about doing something, but I would see how that would get repetitive. I think I'm going to challenge myself. I did get crushed by the USA as Ethiopia, and I think now's time to redeem myself as Ethiopia, not the US. Okay, I will put the code out. The bots, yeah, they have stopped, which I don't know if that's because I've stopped, like, uploading and streaming, which that is part of as to why I've stopped or didn't do, what was it, Thursday stream, just to see if it was the bots that, you know, were based on activity. So if we get a lot of new subs without this stream, then yeah, that's going to be a pain. Are all the new subs still botted? A lot of them, yeah. I think like over 140 subscribers that we've gained recently have just been bots. It is bad. Which is kind of why I want to move to Twitch on the 1st of January, but I'm thinking about that, and I know that a lot of people aren't going to like it. So I'm going to look at multi-streaming. I can't do any promises, but I'm going to look into doing multi-streaming. So the first few multi-streams might be a bit of a mess, but yeah, I do want to try that out. Unlike playing as a different country, why did I do this? Okay, so there's going to be the Arab League next to us, which is going to be a big problem. I mean, we could take out Sudan. No, we can't. Turkey. I don't even have Twitch for some reason, so I will have to get that. Your computer is going to have to pick a god and pray. Well, there's this thing that you can download on, I think, GitHub and something, and I might be able to actually do something with it, maybe. It does take more like CPU, which can be a problem, so certain streams might have to be, you know, on one platform, or I don't know. We'll just have to look into it. This is the thing. Look, I fixed the Ukraine war. Wow, you did what the real Russia couldn't. Okay, Djibouti. Yeah. We can take them over, that's not a problem. We do need sea access. Somaliland. That's interesting that they've added this. That is very... Okay, Yemen's declared war on me. Okay. Wait, did I just... Okay, I've really killed myself here. Wait, since when was Djibouti a part of the Arab League? Okay. Come on, just get me the sea access. That's all I need. I'm gonna have to pull out. Oh, damn it. I thought they weren't a part of the Arab League. I thought we were gonna be fine. Can't imagine your PC running Twitch. I don't know. I just meant because I don't know if a CPU would enjoy streaming on two platforms at once. It's just part of that Arab League. I remember looking that up. Why would this useless country be a part of the Arab League? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, I've peed off like the Arab League. I can't pay them off. Oof. Right, can I at least pay these guys off then? Maybe, and then, no, okay. Whatever you do, don't go to TwitchCon. Nah, I'm good. I've heard some things about TwitchCon. I'm gonna bring back the Qing Dynasty. Yeah, good luck. I'm gonna bring back something. Maybe, you know, extra land after the stream. But yeah, I mean, I know I know it's not gonna. I know my computer's not gonna like streaming on 2 platforms, but I don't know. It depends how things happen, like how things work here on YouTube at the moment. Like if things start to get better, then I'll stay and I'll multi-stream when I get a better computer. If things get worse, then I might switch. If you go TwitchCon, please live stream that. Dude, I would need to make like thousands like of pounds monthly before I could ever like travel in my own country, yet alone abroad. So I don't think that's going to be a worry anytime soon. I should have gone after Somaliland. I need to look at everyone's alliances more carefully. I'm guessing they don't have that much economy. Actually, they've got a bit. Population, they also have a bit of. Am I really going to do this? Yeah, I'm going to have to go after them. You've left me no other choice. Ethiopia, give me your money. What money? There's nothing left. Someone could pull an MRI on you. Like I reformed the Sioux in Asia. The Soviet Union. Yeah, that took me a while to click on. I don't know why. Yeah, all glory, all hail Soviet Union. I like USSR. I could go communist, actually. I might do that. Communism might be best to do, actually, in this case. Can other nations declare war on you? The bots. So right there, that was my land, dude. Thailand's requesting an alliance treaty. Thailand, you looking scary, so yes. Actually, anyone's looking scary at this point. Okay. Yeah, I've not really done the best as playing as Ethiopia right here. But hey, I eventually, you know, I'm gonna do something and yeah, just something. South Sudan. Yeah, let's go after them. They don't look like they're gonna be a threat. Well, Thailand and Cambodia on their way to deploy their tanks into a forest to fight each other. Okay, ally you. I would happily do that. I remember when I played as Brazil and I didn't do the best. I only did best when I like got money from literally everyone. Besides that, I almost collapsed like several times. It was not good. Not very good look. Man, who would have thought invading a literal desert would just take up a lot of time? Who would have thought about this? It doesn't cross your mind, you know, warm place with tanks. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? Okay, I just got cooked down there. That's. Wait, so is this my bigger force then? Or was that my... Yeah, this is my bigger force. And I'm screwed. Stop Ethiopia or else. Nah. I'm playing, dude. And plus, I know you keep, like, stream sniping me, dude. Okay, right, this happens every time. There we go. India's weak. 7. Wow, India is very weak, actually. Please turn off other nations' declaration of war. We always sort of do, like, turning off alliances and stuff. I kind of add some spice if we just leave everything on. You know what I mean? Okay, well, yeah, everything here just sucks. Big time. I'm gonna have to build up as much as humanly possible. Yes, but NATO screwed me when I tested it. Well, NATO will screw themselves up at some point. Like, I mean, hey, we could do a poll. Let me do a poll. Let me freeze the game. Hold on. Turn alliances off. I mean, bearing in mind, we always turn alliances off. So, you know, whatever side wins is going to be it. You know, majority rules. United Kingdom's declared war on me. Damn. They're colonizing me. Well, that was very eventful gameplay. Thanks, UK. Really appreciate that, bud. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Thanks, United Kingdom. I really appreciate that. You couldn't just let me be a dictator down here. Okay, so yeah, everyone wants NATO off. Okay, and every other alliance. Hello, Jen. How the hell do I do that again? I think it was down here. Yeah, AI reactivity. Nah, nope. All of that off. Well, we should probably start picking off what I want to play as next, since Ethiopia is just hell. Really. China won alliance. We could form BRICS. You guys can form BRICS, actually. Not gonna lie. Well, I mean, BRICS has been swallowed. Sorry, South Africa's been swallowed by China. So BRICS is somewhat there. You know, and then India. Who could forget India? Literally, who could forget it? Everyone here. Thailand's got a bit. Who doesn't have a bit of India? If you don't have a bit of India, you are not cool. What's up, man? Love the hat. Thanks, dude. But yeah, if you don't have a bit of India, you're not part of the cool kids table. And currently, Brazil, Thailand, and China are cool kids, I guess. Maybe I don't think I've ever played as Mexico. Dude, if Mexico was realistic, it would be very interesting. Okay, right. Okay, I've still got opportunity somewhat left. The great gods of... I don't even know anymore. United Kingdom's here. That's epic. Can I not at least... peace? No, that's a lot of money. As long as the United Kingdom don't go after us again, we should be fine. Should. In theory. But... dang, Singapore really got that many troops. How many Singapore... No, that's not Singapore. That's Indonesia. Malaysia, Singapore. Right there. No, yeah, there. Actually, that is quite a lot. Huh. I might have been better if I just played with them. Who's with me to form BRICS? I'll happily form any... How the hell did those guys get cooked? I'll happily form any alliance with my weak state. My weak, autocracy state. I should really go communist. It can't hurt me that much, right? Unlike, you know, some countries. You might want to take Moldova next. Actually, add there, and then you'll have Romania, which is a problem. Whoops, my finger slipped. Ukraine is now Russian. Yeah, I'm sure that's how that works. That's definitely how that works, without a doubt. Wow, even Iran is just up in smoke. I do need to start making custom maps again. It could be interesting. How are you? Hello, JW. I'm doing well. What about you? A continent versus continent idea would sort of suck as a problem. Because you'd only have like 8 of them. USSR's back, rename me. USSR, there you go. I feel that it's just hard with this game to make things interesting, in my opinion. Like, you've got to really think in depth about it. I do have a few ideas on how I could spice things up. Like, I mean, I could say them, or I could not. But, give you a dark red color. Of course, the darkest of the red. Change my name to the Shing Dynasty. And you also want to be yellow, I'm guessing. I will make you yellow. Well, you kind of need to be yellow because there's red already. Trying to ally me, commie brother. Oh god, what have we done? Maybe having a map with every, like, superpower could be interesting. At their territorial peak. That could work, I reckon. I'm okay, good to hear. Yes, yellow. Now, I'm not, like, 100% caught up on my history books, but I don't think the Shine Dynasty had a bit of India and most of, Iran. Can you name my name to the Ottoman Empire? Everyone's just wanting a name change. They don't want to be their original state. Meanwhile, I'm down here just... Maybe one day I'll get a piece of land that will actually benefit my nation, but until then, I'm stuck recruiting people with guns. People with, like, 2 guns. That's what I'm at. Huh. Where on earth did that go? Strange. I want to be the original state. Can I be named Bob's Brazilian? Why? Why? Bob's Brazilian funk. I don't... I want to be... Because yes, bro. I just... I don't know. I just don't know. People just... Guys, America will soon be split. Strengthen your army. They are not the strongest. They're far from it, but so am I, so I can't really say much now. Yo guys, can I have Southeast Asia? Everyone just wants everything. I mean, I can't really talk because I need Africa, but we got to get rid of him before he spreads any further. When you say him, do you mean Uncle Sam with his capitalism, or like just America as a whole, or do you mean both, or all? Because like, you know, just you know. Uncle Sam, he's a... I swear, Uncle Sam's a bit of a, you know, capitalist disease, if you get what I'm putting down here. 1 million Ethiopia. Cheers, bro. That's gonna help actually a lot. Finally. Okay, right, let's be smart about this. A few guys on a helicopter. Okay, but somehow... doing something. We're doing something. I don't know what we're doing, but it is sort of progress that I like to see. And I'm allied with... I've got border ally. I'm allied with my borders. I'm just gonna not attempt to say that again. I'm something. Kenya's a bit strong for my liking. That's not good. But though so is Uganda. I mean, I could wipe them out, but it would hurt me a lot is the problem. And I don't know if I fancy that. Who are they allied to, though? Okay, not really anyone. Their economies can't be that good, right? No. Population, though, that's the real selling point. Which really just sucks for me. It really does. Get Somaliland, Eritrea, and Djibouti. You own them. Yo, Retomb Afghanistan, like... I mean, Afghanistan is, USSR. Oh, thank you for the alliance. I really could do with that, actually. Just do with any alliance. You know what I mean? We are actually making bricks, though. Like, over time. Bricks is being constructed. In a weird way. I mean, you know... sort of a unhistorically-ish accurate way. I don't know. Just a way. I won't attack if you do. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I can't trust. Wait. I have Egypt, so can I be in bricks? Okay, interesting approach. How do you have 100 million troops? What am I doing wrong in these games? Like, I swear I absolutely destroyed Brazil's military, but their land was a lot. I don't know. Yeah, I really need to learn tactics at this game. You're known as Sick Man. I can't believe I made the mistake of going after the Djibouti right away. I didn't think they were in anything. Like, it makes sense now, but back then... Back, like, what was it, like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago when I was younger, just didn't cross my mind. Yo, what's the link to join? Also, do you watch British football? The link is 802, and do I watch British football? Only on Euro Cups and World Cups. That's the only time I watch English football. Besides that, I don't have an interest on. Which I wonder how far we're going to get next year. Probably going to get second again. We go really good. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say good. We just go meh. And then, you know, you get this hope because you make it really high. And then, boom. We're going home. Second place. One of these days, I tell you, we've got to win. We've got to win one of these days. When... the England lost in the Euros last time, the English pubs were lit. I can imagine. I can actually imagine that. That's... yeah, could I attack them now? I mean... over 17... I actually... Oh, Morocco is looking really strong. Why is Morocco that strong? It's because they're bordering the sea, that's why. Take notes, people. But yeah, No. Sunderland are second if the premium have the Beckham, so even if they got promoted. It was we got, who was it in Euros? We were versus Spain in the end, right? And we got second place. The World Cup last time I can't remember, but I know it was disappointing for us either way. I think it's more of a, like, humiliation of losing second place to, like, anyone in the World Cup than losing, like, in the middle of the game or at the start. I mean, at least at the start you get humiliated then forgotten about, right? Whereas us, you're going to just get humiliated full stop. You only want to split up Malaysia. You're really eyeing up Malaysia, aren't you? What is it about Malaysia? What is it about them guys? Like, you know, you guys should be like brothers or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, in the Euros, I think England lost both Euro finals recently. I think that is true as well. Yeah. But World Cup is next year, I believe, isn't it? So, oh man, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go well. And Harry Kane as well. You know, hasn't really been doing much recently. But though we do have a new manager, though, I'm pretty sure, right? We have a new manager, so who knows? We could outperform everyone or underperform worse than last time. And quick question: do you need to download Dummynation to play? Yeah, you can if you are on. Hold on, sorry, mine's gone blank. If you're on a mobile device, it is for free, or if you're on computer, it costs. I think it's like $7, something like that. So yeah, ideally, if you don't want to spend money, then you can get it on your phone or tablet for free. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure there is crossplay. So yeah, should be good. Okay, China is goated. How goated is the China? I mean, Qing Dynasty. Yeah, that is very goat. Okay, everyone besides me is just goated. I am slowly building up, hoping to one day have sea access. Alright, nice. But yeah, maybe one day I can actually, like, get to the fishes without, jerks like the UK coming over and just taking everything I ever owned. Kenya, I think it's time I take out Uganda. They are very weak at the moment. Boop. I can help you get sea access. Oh my gosh, China. That would be a dream literally coming true. Want me to weaken Kenya? I mean, if you want to, I mean, I'm not gonna force you, but it would be very nice, yes. I think you should just go passive. You have taken South Sudan. I mean, I'm trying to play it off cool because, I mean, in the past I've had like so many troops versus one country and I just somehow destroy. Oh, okay, I'm being invaded. I am being invaded. That's nice. But yeah, Bob and Samad. Wait, I thought we were allies. I mean, it does weaken over time, so sea access. I mean, sea access is sea access. That's true. Dude, why do my troops actually suck so badly? This branch, I don't even know if this helps that much, but yeah. Group them all as well. That would also help me a lot. I don't know why. Whatever I play as just sucks. I mean, I played... Bob would never let me live this down. He always mocks me that I lost as the US to Ethiopia. And just at the moment when I want to forget about it, he reminds me. Every goddamn time. I don't know anymore. I really don't. Research military in research. Everything. Imagine losing to Ethiopia. Right. Look, it was a one-time thing, and I didn't build up my troops as much as I should have, because I did what the American AI would usually do, and just go after Africa like that. Alright? So, before you come at me, Bob, I had my hands tied with a lot of other nations, you know what I mean? Thank you, Drab. But, you get it. My hands, they were crossed, yes, they were. Alright? They were so crossed. My hands were, like, as crossed as anything. I invaded so many countries that day. You remember it. You're in denial. Alright? Don't worry, someone. Italy has been there before. Yeah, I guess me and Italy actually have a thing in common. Next time I should play as Italy just to try and destroy Ethiopia. But unlike Italy, I was actually multitasking. You know, I had to focus on chat. I had to focus on another nation I was, destroying. I had to focus on the military, the economy, all of that. You know, it was overwhelming. You know what I mean? You had 90 million, and Ethiopia had 50 million, and you still lost. Well, that's not my fault. The game's just weird. Alright? Usually if you have a bigger number, you can destroy the smaller number, but the game doesn't work like that. I don't even know how the game works. And also, I was a noob. It was like, what, my 5th stream into Dummynation? Actually, what is the code? So, can I join? I've downloaded it. It's 8... Oh, sorry. It is... Hold on. YouTube's text is so small that I can't actually... Yeah, it's 302. 302 for the text. I could join this, but I would not know what I was doing. I thought you said you were, like, learning. Let's not recreate history, dude. China, Brazil, I need help, dudes. I need a lot of help. Like, right now. Italy was multitasking Libya, Somalia, and internal politics. Nah, they weren't. They weren't doing anything. Like, let's be real. Italy... And they were also maybe, like, focusing on being besties with the mustache man, alright? Maybe. Okay? Small commandos invade. I remember that. Yeah, of course you remember that. But yeah, I just... I had a lot of problems, unlike Italy. I had more problems. I had to think about a lot more things. That was before World War One, when they lost in Ethiopia. Of course. Well, then there's no excuse for them. They didn't even have to focus on a mustache guy. Like, come on. In World War Two, they took Ethiopia under Mussolini. Eventually, they did. And plus, I'm pretty sure I've already wiped out Ethiopia, like, before, anyways, as another country. Have I? I feel like Ethiopia is just one of them. If you let, like, sit for too long, they do become somewhat strong. It's like Kazakhstan. They didn't fully colonize them. Damn, there's going to be a whole debate now. What have I started? I've won as Ethiopia. Yeah, good stuff. And war crimes are mandatory. I can do those. Of course you can. I know very well you can. I remember parts of that tutorial, like, you can split your troops into groups and all that stuff. How to join the game. So basically, hold on, if I remember correctly, what you do is you go, when you press on it, you load in, obviously, and then there's the multiplayer tab, and then there should be like a bit near the top that says join code, and you put in 302, and then you press enter, I believe, and you should be good to go, if I remember correctly. Ethiopia conquer me. With what troops, dude? You've literally just demolished all of them again. I have nothing. I need help. Someone, like Brazil. Dude, I'm... Right. This is just ridiculous now. I'm literally getting stream sniped. Okay, there. Finally. Just build up a few. I can't even build up. The AI is now... me. Experts warn of long-term economic consequences of widespread recession. Damn. Okay, 2 million guys, that's literally nothing. I join custom, also to tell the code. Yeah, I think you do join custom. The code is 302. I joined, I don't know. What do you mean you joined? You don't know. Mozambique's declared, of course. Right, dude. You're literally just stream sniping me at this point, man. Like, honestly. That's why we can't do community things, man. What Namai? What do you mean, what Namai? I got you. Thanks. I honestly can't build up anything at this rate. I'm not any country. I don't know how to be a country. You... let me remember how you do it. I actually forget how you choose a country. I think you click on a country. Someone more experienced than me, tell them how to do it. I think you click on a country. That's not been taken by a person, I believe, around the map. Click on the game controller. I thought it was that, but it just seemed a bit weird. Game controller top right. Why are you playing as Ethiopia? Because I have to live something down. Alright? I have to live something down, and I need a challenge, even though I suck. That's basically why. Yeah. 2 million guys in the middle of a desert. An unprecedented cold wave is affecting Morocco. How big is Morocco? Wow, that's a lot of troops. Too many troops, actually. Does it say I'm Nigeria? Yeah, it does. Okay, I have loads of problems with this nation. I mean, the British border me, that's a big problem. Oh, Chase borders me. Well, I guess I can peace with him, unless if he wants to just run over me like I've been run over hundreds of times already. Let's divide America, guys. Also, I'm now a country, now let's figure out how to do this. Good stuff. I thought you said you were, like, preparing. Like, I thought you said you were learning on your own. I don't know. Now we can chill. To chill, you just, like, click on me, I'm pretty sure, and you just press accept. Treaty. It's too late, Brazil. I warned you. I was preparing, I planned to, then I forgot. Good stuff. I mean, China did warn us all, actually. My troops keep getting destroyed. America's economy is cooked. No, America's fine. They can recover, maybe. Too much tariffs. Right, okay, yeah, that bit, maybe not. Maybe they can't recover from that. But, you know, it's fine. Oh god, chat is active. Did you invest your science? Nah, I completely just messed up science. It's never helped me, to be honest. How do I recruit troops again? You click the little star icon with the 2 hours down it, and then the troop icon, and you can buy whatever troops you want. I am 70 plus 60 for some reason. Didn't let me change name. Also, Blanche, you are me. Blanche? Why does it make me automatically declare, even though I don't declare war? USSR has declared war on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay, what is happening in Europe? Europe's always such an active zone, and I just never play as it for some reason. Okay, the USSR is, this is Winston's, nightmare right here. Seeing this. How do I keep losing even with the USA? I'm not going to comment on that. I'm in the same boat with you right now. I I don't know. I lost to Ethiopia as the USA once. Very chill in South America. I can imagine. I clicked on the thing to accept a treaty or whatever, and it wants me to offer war reparations for a war I did not know I was at. I mean, you... Wait, okay, just click on me, and then press actions, and then request like... You'll bring freedom to Ethiopia. There is freedom in Ethiopia. They'll take over the UK at the wrong time. You joined the game very late, I will say that. Like, very late. Probably because you're attacking NATO. NATO's out of the, like, boat. Out the boat? Out the window. NATO doesn't exist. You all voted to have no alliances. I don't, well, imagine losing to Ethiopia as USA. Well, I don't know, then I'm afraid. Bob, we need to have a chat, Bob, alright? Listen here. No more communism in Ethiopia. Communism's for the people. We're a bit like China. We have communism, but we're more capitalist. We just have communism for troops. Because everyone seems to crush us. You know, I'm not pointing things at you. You condemned North Korea to improve relations with the EU, but it's modded or to normal. But is it modded or normal? It is a modded... Wait, no, sorry. This is a normal version. Actually, how is the Koreas still in peace? I guess, you know, these two don't want to go at it. Someone's a bit scared. Lots of communism in Mexico and South America. I need Japan's economy. I just need everyone's economy at this rate to have a bit of a chance. Gosh, this is... Wow. Okay, right. I can see what's going to happen here. Everyone's going to have one massive war against each other. Meanwhile, I'm just going to be sitting here, my hands tied, just, you know, focusing on this lake, pretending I can't hear anyone's screams from other countries that have helped me in the past. Yeah. United Kingdom's... There we go. Okay, now we're somewhat closer to each other, UK. Okay, right, what is even happening in this world? GDP? Yeah, makes sense. Military. Huh. Really, Indonesia's 4th? Damn. So, like, what trying to do right now? Just, like, succeed, ideally. Like, you know, not be... I mean, I think these borders... Fixing these borders would be somewhat nice. They're not the worst borders, but they're not the best. Why is Morocco that strong, though? But yeah, the goal is just to try and take as much as Africa as possible at the moment. Tank's good in every situation. Get the panzers. I need all the panzers as possible. 469. Nice. Okay, what is even like good spots, if you can call it that? Okay, yeah, makes sense. What about population wise? Holy... Wait, what am I doing? I literally border Rwanda, and they're a bit strong actually for their size. They're a bit strong. I'm good for now. Russia finally colonizes Africa. Well, actually, it's the Soviet Union. If we're gonna get, you know, technical about it. China. Sorry, Qing Dynasty. I'm probably just gonna leave this one. I'll try to practice it on mobile. Yeah, I think that might be the best bet. Can't, can't even know how to play. I think I'm gonna play single player first. Yeah, that makes sense. It does look overwhelming, but as soon as you like learn it, it comes to you, really. Surprisingly, it came to me, and all I did was literally just like sort of play in like a creative mode. I just made my own stuff up, buffed me and all that. I'm practicing first before I come back. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I just like did whatever really. And when I wanted it in single player, and here I am fighting for my life as Ethiopia. Wow, the downfall is insane. Britain, you better get your son America together. What the hell? How did you take over Canada? I'm the biggest military now? Are you actually, Bob? Oh my gosh, you are. How? He's a bit crazy going communist. Yeah, he's gone very crazy, actually. Give me 100,000 guys with guns. At some point, maybe in the future, I can take these two over and a bit of Kenya. I might as well just take out Kenya now, actually. Make the borders look better. Communism has conquered the world. Communism was meant to rise again. Alright? Clearly. I'm back. Welcome back. Hell yeah. Alliance now. That's annoying how you have to keep pressing that, because when you invade someone, the relations automatically decline. Don't really make that much sense when I'm in charge of my own country. Who's ready to start a massive war in the world? Let's split Indonesia. UK, peace out. UK's gone. Who's ready to start a massive war in the world? I am nowhere near ready for that. But hey, I will like encourage all the sides if I have to. Aircraft and tank, better buy more of them. I just need to buy more things. Do you reckon if I ask China politely, or in like, you know, the Temu factories, they'll give me more planes and stuff? Maybe. Can you have military? Why do you need military? If anyone needs military, it's me in this world. Like, I've been demolished so many times, and I've had to rebuild. Also, do internal aid to improve relations. As long as I got my besties, Qing Dynasty, and Bob's Brazilian Funk, I'm good. I don't care about anyone else as long as I got them two people. You gave me 4 million. Holy, cheers, dude. That's a lot. That's rad, bro. That's really rad. Okay, right. Let's not blow it all on gunners. Let's just, yes. Few of them. I guess Temu factories do work. Hell, you know what, China? Station like a few thousand Temu factories down here. We're good. You know, we'll be good. Just long live Brasilia. I'll help you construct the Temu factories down here. You know, all our people need Temu stuff. It's so annoying when the two greatest powers target you when you're at your low state. Everyone was targeting me, sort of. So, well, it was mostly you. You know, Rwanda, maybe, you know what, Rwanda's not looking very communist, or Temu at all. Buy bigger order, because price increasing if you buy only 10 army. God damn it. Okay, good. I actually didn't fail on that. That's surprising. And while we're down here, we might as well just take these guys out too. These gonna be some interesting looking borders. I want you to stay strong, Ethiopia. Thank you so much, China. This sort of reminds me of real life, like China just funding African countries to target like the US, but in this case it might be Bob or you know, the USSR. I'm not saying it's going to be, but some people want a big war. Is there any other games we live stream? We live stream a few games. I do want to try and branch out a bit more, but currently we live stream obviously Dummynation, World Box, which is, if you've not played that, it's like you sort of be like your own god, but it's like, you know, it's hard to explain sort of. But anyway, yeah, we do World Box. We do sometimes City Skylines. The first one, because the second one's heavy performance on the computer and I don't have it, and also because the first one's apparently better. We also, I think that's what we do at the moment. Oh, we do Doodle Empires, which we do need to do another stream of that at some point. I might make Thursday's stream on Doodle Empires. So that's Doodle Empires, Dummynation, World Box. We sometimes do what is it? The a .io game. What's it called? I forget. But yeah, I think we do like 4 to 5 games. And each stream's sort of different. I try to, if I can, add like a unique twist onto things. With Dummynation, it's so much more harder to do that. But yeah, when I can, I try to add like unique things onto stuff if I can. But I'm trying to think for things on Dummynation, since that is one of the ones that a lot of people seem to like. But it's just more harder to do. Everyone else has 100 million. No, China has 200 million except China. Right. What have I missed? Yeah, see? Bob wants a big war. I have most of the world, yeah, but I grew my military. Russia, you're a threat. Poor Russia. Also lower chin. China. How... I'm just gonna like sit back. I'm just gonna watch. Have you tried Risk Global Domination? I haven't. I've not even heard of that. Let me have a quick look at what that is. I love every time when I click off the screen. That happens. This one. Oh, actually, I might have heard of this. This looks familiar. This does look actually quite familiar. This one might be an interesting one to play, either for video or stream. I do want to do a few more videos, again, like I did, but just randomly. Huh. I'm actually intrigued with that. I will actually put that down on a notepad. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks really intriguing, not gonna lie. Thanks. But yeah, okay, I'm being invaded again. Dude, why? You always target me, like, every time. This game really needs a ban button. And, yep, there I go. There goes literally everything of mine. Brazil with me. Brazil was my first ally. Brazil, I know you want to split Russia. I'm so weak. Bob, we've always been friends. Let's give us economic prosperity. China destroy France. Damn, I'm so weak. I might just do like a stream where I play as the UN. Because if I just gonna keep getting targeted more, then you know, democratic or fascist gives you better bonus. Yeah, I am communist. That gives a bonus of recruiting guys quicker, I believe. When are we restarting Dummynation? Because I think the tutorial has really helped. When everyone decides to like have a massive world war, really. Or when people get bored and just want to have a whole new map. Spend your money on reserve from now on so more people rise up. True. Spain's gone offline. Russia. Everyone's just trying to recruit, like, Brazil right now. Russia, are you loyal to me? Okay, right, this is... After 100 years, this could be the next war. Highs, I'm loyal. Don't spend your money on reserves. Their strength sucks compared to other units. When are we restarting? I mean, the USSR could be loyal. He might be loyal. I didn't... Who knows who is loyal and who isn't nowadays? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not implying that the USSR would backstab anyone or anything. Or like USA Science or Blind. National Museum. China and Brazil are really wanting a big war right now. And the USSR is wanting peace, which I can respect. I can completely respect that, actually. I have 400 million. How? Just how, dude? You know, I think the next round that we do of this game, I'm just going to spectate everyone. See how everyone does. And, like, plant ideas into people's heads, you know. Just go around the world like, yo, Mexico, you should totally invade Anna, like, Africa, something. Ethiopia, give yourself 100 military strength. I'm trying, but I always get steamrolled. I would be well over 100 million if I don't keep getting steamrolled. Bob, chill. And Joe goes viral. Huh. How can I join you in the next game? Just curious. What you do is, if you have the app, it should be the same on your phone or, like, you know, a computer. You press, obviously, load the game. Once it's loaded, you press custom, the custom tab. Then you press the join code, and whatever the code is when I pin it into chat is what it is to join. I mean, cheating 100 million strength for yourself. Cheating? Oh, I mean, I guess I do deserve it at this point. Are we having a grand war then? Is it finally going to happen? Going to have one big scaled war? I mean, me and China do go back a while, but also me and the USSR, we also do. If I wanted to just, like, backstab China, which I don't want to do because they've helped me a lot, but it would just be boring if I didn't go against them and just stuck. Because, I mean, look at this, right? You've got 438 million, then 280. The Great War's coming to Ethiopia, be ready. That's what I'm on about. Like, I know I'd have to backstab you, but this is the thing. If we wanted to be interesting, I will help the USSR. Like, that'd be 300 million versus 200. No, that's still unfair. But, you know, we don't really have much other choice if we wanted to be interesting. Unless if everyone's just going to backstab each other over time. Dude, I'm in such an awkward boat right now. I'm nothing against you, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stick with the USSR. Me and the USSR, I don't feel like it's right to backstab him. What did he do? Sell guns to both parties in a world war. I think you're the one that's being flattened first, and if I choose you, I'm definitely being flattened first, and then you second, without a doubt. By aircraft and tanks, other units are very weak. Oof. Or is there free land? I mean, are we going to declare this war, or are we just going to sit it out? What are we doing, people? Get commandos. This is the thing. Everyone has different opinions of the game. Also, someone gave you 5 million in economical aid. This is the thing. China's also paid me a lot, but so is the USSR. I just don't think we should be doing this. But I mean, if we want the stream to be interesting, I'm allying with the USSR, which is nothing against Bob or not, but I just yes, Bob. It'll make things more interesting. I could just stick to being with you guys. The BRICS 2.0. What about your buddy old pal? My buddy old pal. I've just got word recently that one of your troops has actually crossed into our land and has started firing at our civilians. So I'm, without any reasoning, I'm just gonna go after you, Brazil. I'm not even gonna try and settle it. A lot of your station of your troops has shot our villagers, and it's not good. Commando, not good. They died so quickly. Don't make my same mistake. Russia, let's ally. Russia, dude. I wouldn't ally with them. Don't do it. Don't ally. China, what's happening with China? Wow, China is actually too OP, not gonna lie. Why are you so close to our border? Ethiopia, peace out. But Russia, you don't understand. Their station of troops shot at our villages. You don't understand. You've not seen the things that has happened. I can't forgive Brazil after this. I can't do it. As much as I'd like to do it, and trust me, I really would, but my hands are tied. You know what I mean? That's better. We're just marching to Vietnam. Russia, help me! I know I invaded him first, but help! I can't even help you since Brazil is stronger. Oh. And Brazil's a homie? Brazil's with China, dude. Brazil wants to be with China. You just don't understand that. You will when Brazil and China invade you. We're homies in the hood. Nah, you're going to invade the USSR. GG, good game, indeed. Since the beginning. Rip Samad, I'm still here. I'm still a voice that's going to be talking along everyone. I'm still here. Just saying. Ethiopia, you dummy. China, buddy old pal. Are you deaf like the USSR? Because what did I say? I waste 12 million on you for nothing. It weren't for nothing. I got a bit of land there, down here. Well, I wouldn't say it was for nothing. Lol, why start a new game? I think some people... Actually, I could put that to a vote. Do people want a new game? New game? Yes and no. Whether or not, I'm gonna be like the UN now. Brazil's strong. Well. I took a lot of their land to begin with, so I don't think they're that strong. I don't think they're all made out to be, all of that. You know what I mean? Oh, Russia's stronger than China. Are they actually? How did China go from being number 1 to number 3 in superpower times? You good there, China. Russia being second GDP is crazy. Well, when you have France, Poland, Sweden, IKEA, Finland, Norway, Denmark, parts of the US, French Guiana, parts of Africa. You're gonna make it there. China, #1 economy, but not military. I'm being third and being best of the best. Okay, guys, people want to start a new game. So either you guys are going to declare war on each other in the next few minutes, or we're going to lose everything and start a new game. Up to you. Also, like, can we copy the link, it automatically put it, or like we have to put it out ourselves? You can copy it if you're on a computer, or if not, you have to manually put it on yourself. Yeah, lol, let's see. What's the decision going to be? You guys got a few minutes to, let's split Thailand. Okay, Thailand's being split. I am literally the UN at this point. No. Let's split China. No, please, no. Okay, China or Thailand. This is... Someone's probably going to have to, like, flip a coin or something. Things are about to get... Oh, man, what is the colours on this map? Ugh. Man, maybe I should have stayed as Ethiopia. I would have had more colours than... Try me. China, you're getting a bit cocky, aren't you? I will try you. I hate that Dummynation is limited on PC. You can play it on mobile too. And tablet. How many of the AS are going to war? I help you men in India. I created you. Help your men in India. I don't. Brazil's got this different like mindset. You know what I mean? Speed it up like a hell of a lot more. USSR is still loyal to China for some reason. Okay, we have gangs taken from Brazil in northwest. You killed my men in India and tried to take more of my land in India. Damn, that's pretty compelling, not gonna lie. Yeah, I play it on mobile, but it sucks that you need to pay it on laptop. Like, I feel like it would be much smoother. There's not really much of a difference, especially from someone that, like me, has played mostly on phone. I don't really... Obviously, you get a bigger screen. Like, that's pretty nice. But besides that, I don't feel like there's that much of a difference. China, you know Thailand's history, so don't ruin the not colonized medals. Okay, this is very slow. God, China, you've like gone through a lot there, bud. But I'm surprised that it doesn't cost money on the Play Store, like the App Store, to get Dummynation. To be honest, China's already surrendering. What's happening with the USSR then? They seem to want to be neutral of literally everyone. I don't think that can happen. You know, the USSR was they're a bit dodgy, you know? Make a poll on who I should attack. Okay, wait, hold on. Who are you again? So I can just, like, know who you are and don't accidentally put your name. The Shang Dynasty was powerful and great last. Well, just like this is historical-ish, the Shang Dynasty falls apart again. The Swiss landlaw, USSR Swiss. That is... Wait, hold on. How has Switzerland been okay this whole time? I'm the USSR. Ah, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. You're gonna have to do something, buddy, old pal, I swear. Invade who? Well, China's basically gone, so let's get rid of them. Brazil. Wait, who else is around? Actually, China's still here, so no, let's add them. China. That's it. That's literally just it, really, isn't it? Like, yeah, they can't invade anyone else. Alright. The people will vote on who the USSR is going to destroy. Get the big economies. Yeah, I don't think China's gonna last very long. I'm surprised they've lasted this long, 21 million. Well, everyone wants you to, like, I'm the only one who voted. Well, 100% people, which is one person, wants you to invade just Brazil. Respect. You'll respect the polling. Oh, 83% now. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Oh, we'll be right back. Enjoy the show. Alright, Russia, come on. Tanks are on the way, China. Wait, even Thailand's getting a piece of China. Gotta respect, I voted myself, Brazil. What? Wow. Even Brazil wants this war. Tanks are rolling, they've steamrolled Beijing. Damn. You do not know how much money I spared for this moment, China. The whole economy. So it's Brazil. Yeah. Looks like the USSR is invading Brazil. My men are strong. They are surprisingly holding out very well. How did you get 70 million? You were like at 13. What the? Who's supplying you? I wonder who could be supplying. Your men are weak. It's like a world war happening. 37 million spent military. Want to keep up? Damn. I think you might be cooked, actually, Thailand. Oh, here we go. Okay, the USSR is invading Ohio and Minnesota. I think that's Minnesota's like right here, right? Man, I'm gonna look like a right idiot if that's not true. Bella, you're missing a show here. Hey, stop licking your feet. Look, hey, look. I know you don't care, but look, just pretend to care, dog. Look at that. Look, honestly, there's no point. Kind of boring now. Well, in a minute we'll have a new map. I'm thinking that we go for different, like, time period. What time period could we go for, though, is the thing. Like, there's a lot we can go for. World War One, World War Two, Napoleon, maybe one in the future if there was any. I think there's one based on 2050 that ChatGPT tried predicting, which is interesting. World War Two. If someone you scroll to see my message in the YouTube chat. Is renaming yourself for free? You can do that on well, it depends actually, because hold on, let me remember. If it's on Steam, you can just do it, and it did it for me, because my name used to be different. And if you're on, like, using a Google account, you just rename the Google account that it recognizes, and that's for free as well. And then it should, over time, I don't know if it's immediately, or just over time it recognizes the new one. But yeah, it usually is for free. It's not good. I played a ChatGPT map very bad, really. Because I'm clicking rename on mobile, but it's staying at 70, which is an absolute horrible name. Hold on, let me... Russia got Napoleonized. Maybe, just a little. What? I swear I downloaded it on this phone, Dummynation, yeah, I did. Okay, let me see. I know if you want to change your name within the actual game, it does cost, like, these coin things. which on which on mobile you have to actually, hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, so I think rename is just 100, and on mobile you automatically get like 500. So I think you can do it. Oh, that makes sense. How long until new map? Very, very soon. Yeah. Well, it was a great time having China. China is just dead. I'm gonna look for a new map now, actually. But it won't work on mobile. Maybe you don't. You should automatically have 500 of these. So what you do here is click on your name here, rename, and then let's say if I wanna, oh no, just completely get rid of this and put, oh no, that. Then you should just be able to click that, and I think it would do it. I think. If not, then you'd have to actually go in through the Google Play services and do it that way. Single player. Yes, so C maps. Download. Right. I do have 500. It should only be 100, I believe, to rename. Okay, let's start a new poll. What time period are we going for? World War One, World War Two, Napoleon. It's another one. Cold War. Okay, let's see what the people vote. I think I won. You did. Yeah. I've clicked that and it just won't work. Oh. That's weird. Yeah, I think you're going to have to do it through the Google Play services then, which... There should be a tutorial on YouTube somewhere. Shouldn't be that hard to find. All you'd have to search is like, how to rename Google Play account on YouTube, and it should give you videos on that. Okay, a lot of people want the Cold War era. Interesting choice. I'll give it 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're ending the poll. Okay, we are going for Cold War. Okay, let's see what a good Cold War map could be. There's got to be plenty out there, right? World War II? No. World War, every country has a civil... No. Cold War. Please be good. Please. I've got a lot relying on you right now. Let me just quickly test solo. Hold on. I haven't done the code yet. Okay, let's see if there's any, like, inaccuracies. Okay. Everyone's at war with Poland. Wait, why is everyone at war with Poland? I just had to go to Google Play. Can you, like, tell me where to put the code? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay, this looks... Okay, yeah, I will do this one then. Okay, so to put the code, you press multiplayer. You press this button to the bottom right, custom. Then you click in this little box here, just below public games and above the search bar for your own maps. And then you put whatever I will pin. So let me choose the map first, and then I'll post that in. Then after the code, whatever it will be, you just press join game there. So the code is, when it loads, I'm gonna be none. I'm just gonna spectate everyone. The code is 7066. And I'm just gonna be spectating everyone. So yeah, 7066. Of course, the Union, the USSR. Of course, you do that, gamer. I got an ad. Huh. I did not realize there was ads on the mobile version. I mean, I guess that makes sense as to why it's free. But I didn't play on the mobile version, so I don't know. I only play on it for, like, custom, like, solo stuff. Okay, let's start playing then. Okay, I'm actually don't have that harsh of a job. I just monitor everyone. Okay, let's go here first. Why is the USSR so powerful? you crying about it? USA dog. How? Why? Okay, that is a bit too OP, actually. Okay, Portugal. What is Portugal doing? Okay. Surprised. I won. Okay, yep. Who's playing as what? Okay, UK is not interesting. Someone please be the British Raj. I have to wait for the extra show to join. I hate mobile because of ads. Dude, that sounds really bad. Drop it to 320. Yeah. Sorry about this, Happy Gamer, but that is... I'm sure you can agree that is a bit outrageous, to be fair. Okay, interesting approach from China going after Mongolia. I have max science. Holy. That's interesting. I would keep this whole block very close to you, USSR. Like, you know, you screwed it up one time, and it wasn't very good now. I have a nuke. How? Still playing that ad. What? How long is that ad? Jesus. That's ridiculous. Okay, China somehow has a nuke. Apparently. Wait, did you start? Yeah. It, like, literally just started, to be honest. So there's still a lot of places you can do. Let's do Hiroshima too. Japan's, you know, kind of been friendly with everyone, sort of ish. Oh, I miss it. Yeah, you can. There's still a lot of countries you can choose as. You can go France, which can't blame you if you don't want to. Turkey, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Australia. You got Indonesia. You got okay, no, obviously not. Brazil. Yeah, you got Brazil as well. You got Mexico. You got Canadian. Canada. Dang West got many more troops than me. East Germany was kind of weak. Yeah. Wow, that's a big difference. Whoa, whoa. What's happening? China. Whoa, 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 whoa. Out of Korea. Oh boy. America's not going to be happy about that one. It's forcing me to play some of the game. Still playing. What the hell? Dude. Mobile clients are just the worst. I got robots. How does... The USSR is in Japan, America. I hate to alarm you of that. Each time it's gonna restart each time it sends an ad. What the hell? Okay, well, South Korea is actually beaten back China somehow. China's like, whoa, wait, hold on. Okay, China's really weak. America, you might want to get a bit of Japan before they disappear. Oi now, mate. No more bloody war. Turn off AI reactiveness. Do we done? Okay, that's one for yes and one for no. Because the allies won't work. That is true. Oh, Japan just fell. Okay. It happened again. I'm going to crash out. I didn't know the mobile client was that horrendous. What the? I'm sure as soon as you invade it, it's going to look like North Korea, though. Okay, yeah, this is clearly cap. That's not... How is America so, like, bad economically? Population... What the... I think that's unrealistic, right? I don't remember it being like that. And you speed up time. It's basically near the max, dude. Soon people are going to want me to, like, hack into the game just to speed it up even more. What if I nuke Germany? Biggest what ifs. Then you will have USSR after you, and that's not good. West, please. And then if you go for the West, you're gonna have the US after you, which you already did because South Korea you took over. And now, yeah, then sanctions, exactly. Sanctions everywhere. Can you give me money? How much? Wait, how rich are you? Oof. Rome got... Wait, Rome... Oh, who nuked Rome? Okay, I've got to look at the news. Oh. Okay. It was just nuked previously. That's very historically accurate, definitely. China, if you nuke, we make everyone attack you at once. It is on. AI reactivity is on. Which... Actually, I can do another vote. Let me pause the game. I'll do another vote in the YouTube chat. Turn off AI reactiveness. Yes and no. Don't turn it off, I beg, on God. Hey, I'm just gonna listen to what the people want. That's what I'm doing. Okay, People's Republic's... You guys have just dropped a nuke on the USSR. I'm not an AI, I'm a player. Oof. Okay. Everyone attack China, bomb USSR. Okay, everyone wants it off, basically, or the majority do. Okay, here we go. Alright, hold on. Yeah, it is off, so go wild, I get. How are we already in 2050? The USSR, this is unrealistic. You guys should have collapsed ages ago. I thought you were allies with the USSR. Truce China. Can have money in science. Why does this game always do that to me? There you go. Always showed the King Shot ads, so I'm currently raging about ads. Dude, it is always like the same ads as well. No matter what. You get an annoying enough ad, it's always that for like the next month or so. Everyone's sanctioned China. Dude, this game does actually need sanctions. Why is that not a thing? It'd be rad, you know what I mean? Like, damn. I have games you could have won just by sanctioning someone. Oh, the USSR and China are besties again. It just doesn't make sense. And Britain's going after Iran. Okay. I bet Not hates me right now just by pointing that out. This map sucks. Can everyone give me money so I can get rid of poverty? My troops cost so much. Do they? Well, judging by the economy, like... I can kind of see, yeah, troops are too expensive. UK, China up your evil. NATO is collapsing. NATO doesn't even exist anymore. I'm deinstalling Dummynation where it keeps showing the ping shot ad. I'm just gonna down And then going to download so it stops. Damn, okay. Economic crisis, I guess. Why can I not zoom in again? Dude, this game, East Germany, I don't like Berlin. Who really likes Berlin? Like, being realistic, of course. A heated discussion weakens relationship between Indonesia and Thailand. Do you mean China? Turn back AI? The vote is still in favor for having no AI. Can I do anything as the UN? Yeah, you can just be like the real version of the UN. Be like, hey, no, that's bad, don't do that. Or if you want to play, you can press the little game controller in near the top right there, next to the settings icon. But yeah, just being the UN like me is just like telling people to not do stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, don't do that stuff in Iran, UK, that's bad. America, peace. Then what's the point in a Cold War? Cold War? Nah. But there'll probably be a Cold War 2.0 at some point, right? There's gotta be. There's always something. There's always something. Let's just have proxy wars. You could... Germany has betrayed us. The British will move out of Iran. Oh. Okay. Okay, deal. Never do that again, France. Then you... What did France do? Bomb Paris. Agreed. How to make a navy to defend my coast. This game actually doesn't have navies, which is a big hindsight. Apparently they're working on it, maybe? I don't know. Strongly disagree. I mean, Mongolia's navy up here is going to be really useful. UK's not a superpower anymore. Yeah, but you still got colonies, sort of. So you're better than current day, or present day UK, but yeah. I declare neutrality. Okay, well, you got to peace out with China first, you know, you're nearly at war with them guys. Don't want to go in Afghanistan again, UK, or, you know, America. Someone cheating 100 million extra armor power for me. I cannot do that, dude. Can't. do that. I mean, exactly. See, if I have to give you it, then I have to give everyone it. Korea is mine. Germany's dropped a nuclear bomb on the USSR. When did China take over South Korea? Why does Bolivia have so much mafia? That is a question of the year. That right there. Also declare neutrality. Why is everyone declaring neutrality? You're more neutral than Britain, to be fair, so that I can kind of let you get away with. Oops, wrong button. Germany dropped the nuclear... Oh, when did Germany unify? Again. While you were gone. Wait, China, how are you that broke, dude? Make some, like, Temu factories now. I declare China. How does one declare a China? You're France. Wait. Did you mean to say France? Can I take Belgium? You mean Belgium? I mean, you're neutral. Everything happened while you were gone. It would do. Okay, right. Next you're going to tell me Australia's not actually a real place now? Tell me they just appear. How much mafia does Bolivia have, please? They have no one, actually. You can just go after them. Germany's communist. Of course. The USSR is also taking back... Yeah. The East. Why not? That checks out 100,000%. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. It's fine. Wait, hold on. Egypt is... Okay. Still haven't taken over, Ethiopia, I see them, you know. Oh wait, I meant workers. Workers just appear. Oh, you mean, what, like the rebels or militias? But yeah, you mean like the militias? Well, they're random. It depends on the population of the country, which is 25 million. That is quite a bit. So you're gonna have a lot of militia. I can be a communist. You can. And you are. I mean, like, what is this? This is just ugly at this point. Thanks, America. Get out the USSR. They nuked us. Can you give me 20 million? France. What's happening? What the... This is, like, some... If I give you 20 million, I have to literally give everyone 20 million. So, I can't... You can't buy troops. What is this bug? At this point, I think it might just be better if I start making my own scenarios. Like... I think I might start making my own scenarios or something. Could you give 200? I mean, if you have 200 million and then the US adds another 200 million, that would just kind of make it not like, what do you call it? Okay, right. My troops go into Bolivia, but like gazillion farmers just appear and destroy. Oh no, a country in Africa wants independence. UK. It's not fair. It is. You son of a USSR. I don't know why these maps are so buggy. I can't buy troops, it's glitched. But if I give you 200 million troops in the USA, I mean, I'll do it, but it, so then the US 400 million. And then the UK and France up them to 220. And France 248. Who else is playing? China 224. That's always the problem with custom economy. And obviously Germany, so 202 million then. Let's peace out, USA. Nah. So like, who good person? I hope you know, everyone, soon I'm going to be ending the stream, so that was going to be the best opportunity to like strike each other. Especially if there's like bugs happening now. France will be a superpower again. Yeah. I'm never democratic. I'm just like gonna be myself. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna just leave live streaming on. So like, you know, do whatever. You know, you guys want to attack each other? Go ahead. Good luck. It's almost like I wasn't here, JW. I'm just letting everyone do what they want now. Like, I'm just gonna end stream soon, so everyone can do pretty much what they want, you know?